Good morning, Andoni.
Good morning.
We'll start with your joint best start to a Premier League campaign. Been a brilliant start to the new season. Defensively, been very solid. You've been scoring goals. You look dangerous. How pleased are you with the way you've started this campaign, despite all the disturbance with selling a lot of players over the course of the summer?
Yeah, as you said, we are very pleased with the beginning of the season, but the thing is only 5 games. We want to keep this run going and add more points. No, I think it's still very early. We are talking about the distances are nothing. Leeds is 3 points behind us. They beat us, and they are thinking, okay, we are already with them. So it's better to start adding points, but still it's too early, to take any conclusions. We want to keep competing, as you said. Defensively, I think we've been really solid, and when you are solid, you are not conceding a lot. Always you are on the games, and we've been on the games in every game until now. Yes.
You conceded just 1 goal in your last 4. If there were to be a criticism, would it be that you haven't scored as many goals as perhaps you'd like or you normally do?
Yeah, probably. I think apart from the Liverpool game, that was difficult game. We played well, but they are always dangerous. Defensively, I think we've been very solid. We've been conceding very little shots, very little chances overall. And offensively, I think we've been good also. Probably we haven't finished, as you said, as we haven't scored as many goals as we should have, but it hasn't cost us a lot of points. The other day against Newcastle is the only one we didn't score, but we didn't have a lot of chances. It was a very plain game. I think we had little more chances than Newcastle, but still not enough to score, and it was a kind of a different game from the other 4. So I won't read too much in that game.
Leeds up next. What's the Bournemouth team news? Have you got any concerns over players? Have you got anyone you're welcoming back?
Yeah, I think it's a very similar picture than the one we had past week. Obviously, Enes and Adam Smith are out. And then we have the situation with Lewis Cook, that he's still with some pain on the shoulder. He's training with us, but we have to take a decision. We'll see today how he trains and see if he can travel with us, or it's better we leave it for next week. But it's a decision we have to take today after training. Yes.
And Alex Jimenez, who came off against Newcastle, is he all okay?
Yes. Everyone else is available, no issues, and I think we are in a good spot. Also, we have also even Enes is very close to starting to get some things with us. So I think he's doing very well, and Adam, we hope, is just until the break. And Lewis situations is he's already training with us, so it's something that I hope we continue in the same place, because it's important.
And when you look at Leeds, and you look at the 3 teams that have actually come up from the Championship, they're outperforming the sides from last year. Have you noticed a very different style of football, different ability, because the sides that have come up are actually competing and picking up more points? What have you sort of seen through your analysis of Leeds, because they've actually had a really strong start?
Yes, I think the 3 teams that got promoted, they've been very solid, very good. I was reading the other day, I think it's the most points they had between the 3 in this moment for the last 20-something years. So it puts more difficult not to stay in this league to the others. And I think it's going to be expensive points-wise because they are doing very, very well, and also they look solid. I think the 3 teams, they've signed players like with Premier League experience, like we're talking about Sean Longstaff, Calvert-Lewin, Kyle Walker for Burnley, Sunderland, Granit Xhaka, players that are very good players. They've been here before. They've been competing even in big clubs. So I think they have this stability that will help them all, obviously with the other new signings, new players that they already had, and I think it's gonna be expensive to stay this season. So every point that we can add now is welcome. Yes.
And Leeds are one of those sides that have actually been really good at Elland Road. They've not conceded in the Premier League so far this season. So they're not only are they scoring goals, but they've been defensively very solid, which is unusual for teams that get promoted.
Yes, I think we have a very difficult game tomorrow. I trust our chances because I see my team that is performing well, we are playing well, but if you consider everything, we are talking about a team that previous 2 games in the Premier League, they haven't conceded a goal, they haven't even conceded really chances, I would say. They've been very, very good defensively, and overall, I think the last game they lost at home was more than 1 year ago. This is an incredible stat, spend more than 1 year without losing a game at home has to be amazing. So we are going to a place where I think the atmosphere adds. I've never played there, but everyone you speak with, everyone speaks about the loud atmosphere, the beginning, the pressure, every chance they have, it looks like they are coming, they put you under pressure, and we have to be ready for this. We cannot make mistakes. It's going to be demanding in mentally, physically, because they are also very, very honest team. Their work rate is very high. I see all the teams, all the players, sometimes it happens when you get promoted that everyone, we need everything because everyone looks very good, and then you recover amazingly and you give an extra, and it's a dangerous game. But I repeat again, I also trust ourselves because I see my players training really well. We are not afraid of running also, of working hard, and I hope we can take the points there, yes.
Now, one thing I want to just finish on is the kickoffs. A lot of people have been talking about the Bournemouth kickoff this season. Now, I know it's something you've done since you came to Bournemouth, so this is not new for me, but certainly it is now where people are talking about it. Can you just talk us through your thought process with kickoffs? Because you do different things, but you like to create chaos, I guess, in that opening moment for the opposition.
Yes, I think it's something that we always prepare something. It's different. We don't normally do the same thing. Sometimes we repeat, other times we don't repeat. We still haven't scored a goal, so it's not working very well. But we use it at least to create some momentum to your side, to spend the first seconds in the opposition half. Now with the Newcastle kickoff, that is the PSG one and this, and I think Olympique Marseille were doing it before, and they give you the throw-in and they put you under pressure straight away. At the end, it's a matter of we always want to have the first chance, have the first set play for, and I don't know, other teams start playing and maybe it's better. We try to mix it. Sometimes we start playing, sometimes now a lot of teams go to the keeper and the keeper goes straight away long, and I don't know the right answer. We try to mix it, and I hope one day we score one.
You almost use it like a free kick or a corner. Yeah. It's a set play. It's an opportunity to create something from a dead ball situation. Yes,
I think it's another set piece. I think Brentford have been very successful last seasons. We conceded one, I remember, and it always hurts you when you start the game straight away 10 seconds and you are already, even if you don't receive the goal, concede a chance. It's not the best way to start, so normally it doesn't affect the run of play, but we always try to take this advantage.
And I guess you, Sean and Tommy, will be inventive with what you do at Leeds. Maybe something a bit different, maybe something to catch them out.
No, I think Sean normally is more in charge, but we discuss everything, and depending also the lineup, depending the weaknesses or whatever we think, we go one way or the other, but normally it doesn't affect too much the game.
And if you were a defender and the opposing team were to lump it up into the air and give you that moment 10 seconds in, what would you think?
I think it's the one we tried the other day. I think the strike has to be very good, has to go very high. It's uncomfortable if we arrive to compete for that ball with someone. It has to give us time to fight for that ball. And we've tried it different times. I've tried it with other teams also before, and sometimes we want to mix it up, and I think it's a good one.
I'm looking forward to seeing it.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, morning. Just on Leeds then, you mentioned their home record. Is it a bit of a surprise maybe to you that they haven't conceded yet?
No, it's not a surprise. I think, as I said before, they are a very honest team. You can feel it straight away when you see them play. Everyone is working their part and a little bit more. And they have also experienced players. They've signed also very good fullbacks. Vogel was the past season, Gudmundsson, I think, has been very good, and even with both keepers, I think they've been really solid. And like I said against Newcastle, I hope we have more chances that we had against Newcastle, but it's not a game that we expect to have a lot, because the other opponents before us, they haven't had, apart from Arsenal, maybe very few chances they've conceded.
You talked about also the run that you've had in the beginning of the season, but what do you put it down to so far?
I think we are being competitive. We are staying on the games, and defensively we are being solid, and we always have had this offensive threat. Normally we are a team that scores, and as long as we keep this defensive solidity, I think we're going to be on the games. It's not that we are going to be defensive, or no, we are going to be like we always are. We're clearly going for the 3 points tomorrow, clearly, but one thing is to be offensive and be proactive, but you have to be very good at the back, because you want to take risks. Your defenders will get exposed, and I think this balance we are getting it quite right.
Has it surprised you then that you haven't been maybe as strong in front of goal as you said you'd have liked?
Yes, but it's something that happened a little bit past season also. No, we should have scored. If you see all these stats that now we will have, and we should have scored more goals. Yes, but I prefer always to have the chances. I always say I want my number 9 to miss chances. It's the best thing that can happen. The best thing is to score everything, but normally it doesn't happen. So I encourage them to have the chances, to make the mistakes in front of goal. If you have the chances, if you have the offensive volume, it's a matter of time, because I trust the quality of the forwards we have, and that's our aim. Thank you.